Ryan Johnston of the Pirate Sports Network here with Kevin Morton, the 1989 Big East Pitcher of the Year, first-round pick for the Boston Red Sox, and now 2024 Seton Hall of Famer. What were your initial thoughts when you got inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Well, I was honored just knowing the history of the university, the history of the players, and the history of the program. So I was ecstatic, and even just looking at the list of inductees for the whole history of the school, to be honored is just it's very humbling, and it's it was a great journey to get here. It was a pleasure to play with a bunch of great guys that I'm still in touch with. So as old as we get, we're still the same guys, and it's just blessed.
Speaking of those great guys, Craig Biggio, Mo Vaughn, that 1987 team, what was it like coming in as a freshman and playing with them?
People ask me that a lot. That was the fastest level of baseball I ever was introduced to, coming from a high school out of Connecticut. So you had Craig Biggio flying around with his athleticism, but there were just tons of good players. We had John Valentin. We had obviously Maurice Vaughn is from my hometown, so we came in together. Along with my friend Mike Rendazzo. So there were three of us actually from Norwalk that played here. But the level was incredible. And I tell people this all the time. The biggest jump, I was fortunate enough to play all levels of professional baseball too. I think the biggest jump is high school to college. Just the mental approach, and then, oh my God, the physical approach is just like, you're like, wow, I better turn it up a notch or I'll be home by Thanksgiving.
How did they prepare you for that 1989 year where you were the Big East Pitcher of the Year?
Yeah, we just culture of program. It is you're established from day one, like either survive or you're not going to last. So it was instilled, and that's what made, I think, our teams great. For my 3 years here, we were Northeast killers. I tell everyone. I mean, there was a mindset that we can play at a national scene, and then Coach Shepard prepared us to play, to dominate on a local scene or a Northeast scene.
You mentioned you and Mo Vaughn were from the same hometown. You also got to play with him at the professional level at the Red Sox. You shared the dugout together. What was it like, that journey?
Yes, we were drafted, fortunately enough, drafted the same year, and we grew up together. We've been playing since we were playing since we were 10 years old. So it was great to have him, myself, and even at Seton Hall with Mike Rendazzo. It was a comforting level. With the Red Sox. So that was the cool part. And also, if you remember, there's John Valentin, who was in the Red Sox system too. So our team, we had, I think, 5 guys go to the major leagues off the top of my head. So we had some players. So it was fun going into a very competitive environment with familiar faces.
Speaking of the major leagues, your first game in the majors, you threw a complete game, if I'm correct in saying that.
You are.
Was that a full circle moment for you?
Yeah. All I can remember is Roger Clemens at the time, who was in his height of his career, said, "Oh my God, would you do that? They're going to expect that every night." No, it was a once in a lifetime journey. What an event! What a feeling to be there and to go the first game like that was pretty incredible. And like I said, very humbled to get there. You get older, you realize it's funny. My son plays at the University of Connecticut now. And I called Maurice his freshman year because UConn's been pretty good, and not the different eras, but I mean we just annihilated teams when we were here. So the mindset of what we had from that standpoint was pretty incredible. Just how we went through guys.
Didn't have any pull getting him to come to the Hall?
Actually, Coach Shepard was, and I respect Coach Shepard a lot. Robbie, actually I know Robbie was a freshman my year. I was a junior, and Robbie was the first guy to recruit my son because he liked ex-players, kids, because you knew what you hoped they were established. Like, hey, if you're going to go away, you got to go away and play hard and do those things. But I respect my son. He made his own decision when he was 16 to say, hey, Dad, I'm doing my own thing. And we came here twice on recruiting trips and camps, which was interesting. Well, he has 2 Big East rings, and I'm really jealous of him.
Well, a big congratulations for you. I actually have a gift for you today on your Hall of Fame. I found your Topps baseball card.
Oh, tremendous. There you go. Oh, yeah. I got millions of these. You want to keep it? No. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Kevin Morton, Seton Hall class of 2024 Hall of Fame.